Welcome to this channel. The channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So only 8 months ago, I make this YouTube. Wing Chun 1850 Shilin Tao Truth exposed based on Chinese historic evidence and scientific verifications. And so what happened is that I found out lately that many people become really uncommunicatable, especially those who go to China to visit a lot of grandmaster a lot. People become really prejudiced and rude. Okay. So if you are not that people that seafood's grandmaster in China, have all the students bow to you, then people will not talk to you in a polite way like in YouTube you see. So it bothered me. It bothered me. And so last night, I spent many hours calling from Macau, China, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Singapore because there are some problem with, say, Wing Chun. It need to be solved. Okay. So one of my classmate in different style of Kung Fu, because as you guys all know, I practice different style of Kung Fu, right? From Wing Chun, from Kyokushin to Choy Lee to Shaolin, many styles. One of my classmates in Wing Chun told me this. He said, "You see, Hendrik, today's world, there are many Chinese, be it in China, who is actually a seller, and they are not telling the truth. And many foreigner went to China. After they went to China, they took what those so-called grandmaster tell them. So suddenly they become grandmaster. And suddenly they become know-it-all. Suddenly they become prejudiced. Suddenly they become having this superiority complex, not polite. So one of my classmates told me that. I said, well, you guys notice this? He said, yes. More and more Westerner behave this way these days. Unless you are some big name seafoods or anything. Well, so today I want to make this YouTube for you. I want to clear out the entire Cho family Wing Chun mess. Okay? I want to clear it out. So stop to playing expert. If you are not expert, you don't even know what the heck is going on. And also stop to cheat and lie out there to destroy the Cho family Wing Chun or the Wing Chun 1850 or Yit Gam's teaching or Chinese culture. See, 8 months ago, I told in this YouTube, there's a bottom line there. You don't mess around with Chinese culture. You don't mess around with like Cho family internal affair or anybody's internal affair or Choy Lee internal affair. Okay? People need to know where they stand. So I want to clean this thing up once for all because there's too much bullshit out there, okay? And too much fake expert out there. I really, really think there's no discipline at all. When I was in Kyokushin many, many decades ago, my Sihan always told me, what is the kun number four? You have to be polite. You need to respect people even when you talk. You need to be human. But today, what I see is not that. So let's start, okay? Because this is Chinese culture, not only me. So yesterday, I called the entire Asia because I want everything aligned, okay? No bullshit, because this is Chinese culture. Nobody have the right to screw it. This is the Choe family teaching. Nobody have the right to screw it. This is the Yi Gam's pass on. This is the 1850s Wing Chun. This is the anti-Qing Wing Chun. Nobody have a right to touch it. So let's start. So in the conversation between me with this Wing Chuners, this is what he said. Okay. Even though I try to be friendly, not try. I'm a friendly guy, but this is what I got. Who say Wing Chun is anti-Qing? The narrative of Wing Chun being a particular martial art used by a certain group against another political group has been debunked by many times over. This is a claim, a really strong claim. But please show me where is the evidence. Who? Which lineage in Wing Chun or which grandmaster uh, published that debunk? Well, talking thus is an empty claim. Well, it doesn't show respect to the real Wing Chuner who is sacrificed in the uprising of 1850. So, this is the Fatshan history record. 佛山忠义相治. Okay? How Li Manmao lead his army to support the Taiping Revolution, Taiping uprising, with Choy Lee and everybody together. And Wing Chun, Yik Gam, is belong to this. In Cantonese is Man Fu Guan. And all of them is called Hong Guan. Hong Guan is Hong Moon. Okay? And this is what it is about the Hong Moon at the 1854. This is the Gua Pai of that time. Hong Moon, Gua Pai. Okay, this is the identity code. This is the Choy Lee Fat. Okay, it's well known in the history. This is the Wing Chun. It belonged to the male actor who played female role, because at that time there's no such thing as today's movies. Oh, you have this like So San Leong in movie. Like Ji Sim have this a female actor. That's nonsense. There is not that in the history. There's nothing exists like that. So it is this, okay? And this is the gesture and the identity of that army of Li Manmao. Okay? By the way, I'm the 5th generation of this from the Kinghua Wei Gun. Okay? That's my bloodline in Kung Fu, in Wing Chun. So it is like talking about my father, my grandfather, and so forth, with my identity, who I am. So when people talk this way, It is really impolite to the person you are talking to and also to the Chinese culture. How much you know about this history anyway? How much you know about the Hong Moon? Are you one of it? Is your Sifu even one of it? If it's not, then don't talk. Okay? So it is this group of people later come to America, support Sun Yat-sen to overthrow the Qing government, to build the new China. So Choy Lee is there, Wing Chun is there, they all belong to the King Hua Hui Kun. And all this recorded in Fat Sans and in all this thing. Okay? So I point this out. People want to make claim. You know what? These days, people love to use the term critical thinking. Well, critical thinking is not an excuse for root superiority complex prejudice. You want to be critical thinking, you show your evidence before you talk. Isn't it all these engineers in Silicon Valley doing that? I disagree with you. I show my evidence. And even to show your evidence, you are not rude. You say, okay, this is what I found out. What do you think? Okay, you have this and I have this. Then let's talk. But if you do this, you know that is just not right. That is just so-called the superiority complex or superior, want to be in superiority position or want to what? Want to control. Okay, want to control whoever you communicate with. Like prove to me, prove to me. How is that a manner? Like I say in Kyokushin, the Goen number 4, you don't talk this way. Okay? Now, this is the second thing. Why is that you perform the form totally different every other means? We of that family and Ku doesn't. Okay? If we are being honest, this is a conclusion based on your own research. Okay? So here I say, why is it that you perform the form totally different every other means? We of that family and Ku doesn't. Okay, Ku is Ku Choy Wa. We're going to come to it today on who is he. Okay, and we're going to open up everything. The Choe family do not do sticking body short strike as you expose. This is very easy to substantiate. If we are being honest, this is a conclusion based on your own research. So I wouldn't expect Ku or Ku Chai or anyone else doing short strike. Again, this is making a claim right away. This person have already made up his mind. He think he know everything. So with this, my answer is very simple. This is my Sifu Cho Hong Choi. This is my Sifu Cho Hong Choi. This is me. Okay? This is the endorsement letter about me. What do I learn from him? This is Cho Hong Choi. This from Yik Kam, Cho Sun, Cho Dak Sing, Cho Chin, Cho On, Cho Hong Choi. Actually, Cho Hong Choi was taught by Cho Chin too, and also Sam Zhang. So this is Cho Hong Choi, and I am his student. Okay, with all this document. This is what I got. I learned from him. This is the writing. And based on this writing, if you just follow the Chinese rule, the classical Chinese rule, no, you don't need those sinology and all those nonsense, okay? Just be a real Chinese. All of this, you find the source where it comes from. You know exactly. what does written in 1850 is the Hong Moon staff, the short strike of the Shaolin, the Emei Zhuang, and a partial of White Crane. Okay. So if you want more credential, this is all the letter from my Sifu, from my Simo, from my classmate. Whatever within this is this. Okay. So is that we are being honest? This is conclusion based on your own research. As I share here, in this YouTube. Sorry, I don't do research for decades. It's almost 50 years now. I was trained that way. Okay? That's not so-called research. Today, people love to go to China, to here and there, do research. I don't do this research. This is what I get inherited. So if you want to know why it is other people doing their way, well, why do I do my way? Go ask Yik Kam. Okay, go ask Yik Kam. He's the guy who passed down the entire thing until to me. Okay. Again, this is very, very impolite. If I don't know anything about the family, I don't know anything about the inner circle, why go making a assumption and jump gun like that? Saying that, oh, it is your based on your own research, and putting like people like Gu Choy is the truth, the authentic. Come on, this is another again. You should a claim inside there without any evidence. So as what I share with you, who am I? What I inherit? What is in there? And not to mention, sorry to say, in this writing, within this writing, the part 2 writing here, the Bong Sao is from Chi Chi Guang. Of course, they don't know too. And of course, you don't know too. Okay? And also this salutations is from the male play female role anti-Ching, and also is based on General Chi Chi Guang's short strike momentum. This is called short strike momentum. Okay, probing pause momentum. This is the short strike momentum. Of course, nobody know about that, right? So, how is one supposed to talk if one is making assumption that way? So I hope that people understand. Okay, people can understand that if one want to communicate, one better uh, if one want to communicate, one better communicate properly. Why is that having this prejudice before even talk? Can one ask reason? Not to mention right now, this person have no idea what is going on. Now about this Gu Choy and this so-called Choe family other. Okay, this Gu Choy and everyone else and that family and Ku. Okay, let's look at it. In this writing is from my Sisok Yap Fuk Ren. This is my Sisok. Cho Hong Choi's junior classmate or younger classmate. They both from Choon. Okay. And this is my name here, Hendrik. And over here, he talk about what is he learned from my Xigong Choon and what I learned. So it matched because it compare note. And also there is here is about the Choy Lee Fat. At that time, my Xigong actually taught Choy Lee Fat because Cho family is a Choy Lee Fat family. Hong Sing Choy Lee Fat family. Okay? So tell me, which family are you talking about? The real family from here? That is what it is. Now about this Gu Choi Wa, you just go read the complete Wing Chun. This is just a small part of it because I'm not supposed to bring big part of it. Just go get the book, uh, Complete Wing Chun. See what he wrote. It was a retired pain-faced Kam who by fate later passed on his knowledge to Chow Tak Sing and others. Chow Tak Sing came from a family of martial artists for generations, the Go Chow family, so forth, so forth. Are you out of your mind that this is a Gu Choi Wa's uncle and all those all those YU who wrote that book, the Complete Wing Chun, he said that painted face Kam passed on his knowledge to Chow Tak Sing. Sorry. Yit Kam is not painted face Kam. Yit Kam passed his art to Chow Sun. Chow Tak Sing is Chow Sun's son. Okay? Yit Kam is belong to 1850 King Hoa Wei Gun. Painted face Kam is not Kam, is Kam. Tai Fa Ming Kam is belong to 1870s, 1860s. The Pro Ching Wing Chun. Red book. Okay? So what is it? What is this so-called, why is it that you perform or form totally different every other means we of that family and who doesn't? The Cho family do not do sticking body short strike as you expose. So which Cho family are you talking about? The Cho family I belong to, or the Gu Choi Wa and all those painted face Kam passing his art to Chow Tak Sing family. So that's what I said. You compare note from my seafoods, my sea stock here. So before one find out what it is, stop to playing expert, okay? Cho family do not need all nonsense to screw up Cho family. And don't mess up with Cho family's internal affair, okay? This is internal affair already. When you call what is really properly passed down as Hendrik Santos research baselessly, then you are mingled with my lineage, okay? Now, let's look into this. This is a person study with Gu Chai Wan. What did he say? I know him in year 2000 when I went back to Singapore to teach Gu Chai Wan the Xiu Nian Tao because he don't know. Okay. Yes, senior. Actually, all the video from Geylang Temple till now. This is meaning Geylang when at that time they study in Geylang is on the internet. So everyone can see he was always just changing his thing when he learned new thing. So how could he have learned all from the master Choan or my Gong or S.Y. Liu, his uncle? It is evident that he learned along the way and changed his art when he met you. Then Yet Fok Choi of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Then in Yahoo. So he didn't really learn from one person, but cut and paste like zigzag puzzle, just that he tell the story and people believe him because he is good at telling stories. Okay, and here he said, clearly this is not what he taught last time at the Geylang temple to us. He didn't have 4 sections, so he doesn't have what I have before I teach him. And he didn't have the turning head left and right, and definitely not the rotate head. So here he said, oh, 修炼陶, the 班中修炼陶 is got nothing to do with Emei 十二 Zhuang. Got nothing to do with Emei 十二 Zhuang. We're gonna get into that, okay? So this is what happened. And okay, here he say that, oh, what I'm doing is different from other Wing Chun family, right? Choe family. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. This is the salutations Gu Choy did. This is a salutation Gu Choy did only days ago, and he said that this is the old Red Bull Xiu Nim Tao. Okay. So over here, he said that the Choe family salutation is not the Yikam or Kengwa Wei Gun, the female salutations. And now you look at it. This is in Guangzhou, the Choe family Wing Chun, so-called Choe family Wing Chun. They did this, okay? And then the closing salutation, they did this instead of doing this. This is the female salutations. This is the closing salutation. Closing salutation is still female. So both Gu Choy and the today's Choe family in China is doing something else. Now, you look at this closely. You look at this closely. You know what is this? This is Choy Lee salutations. Now, why is it a big deal of this female salutation? Why is it a big deal of this female salutations? Let me tell you, in 1960s, Cho Hong Choi is the one who teach the Cho family Wing Chun in 1960 in Penang, Malaysia. So what happened is this. When he do that female salutation, somebody look at him and laugh at it in his class. Okay, people, when he run his class in this public place and somebody look at him, and they end up to be a challenge. Because in Chinese culture, you don't laugh at people because that guy say, hey, this is girly, blah, blah, blah. So end up they have a challenge in Penang, Malaysia. And of course, that guy who laughed do not have the caliber to fight Cho Hong Choi. So the grand teacher of this person, the Qigong of this person step in. So you want to have a same caliber to fight. You have the middle persons and everything. So the middle person and Cho Hong Choi met at that time. So asking, why is this fight? Why are you want to fight? Well, when that Zigong of that person found out that his grand student who laughed at other people's salutation and so forth, guess what? That fight stopped. He went back, he chewed the ass out of that guy, okay? So this is what happened in Penang. So Wing Chun, because we are from the male who play female mode, the anti-Ching, the Hong Mun. That is our salutation. That is our identity. You don't have a martial art, which is you don't have identity. If you are from 1850, you look at Choy Lee fight. Okay? So when you go change all the hell out of your salutation, that means you don't have respect to your ancestor. What are you doing? Are you still doing Choe family Wing Chun? If Gu Chaiwa want to create his Wing Chun, or today's Choe family in China want to create his Wing Chun, so be it. But don't call it Choe family Wing Chun anyway. You don't call it anymore because you are not. So yeah, one more thing I want to tell you. So my Sifu Cho Hong Choi is the guy who fought all those Gong Sao in Penang, Malaysia. He's known for that. 1970, when I start train with Sifu Cho Hong Choi, somebody in Cho family have an argument with who? With Wang Sun Leong in the New Martial Hero magazine. Wang Sun Leong sent his messenger, want to arrange for fight to Penang. The guy don't know about other people. They thought it's my Sifu, Chong Choi. So they come to talk to Chong Choi, asking to set the time and so forth, so forth. So Chong Choi, my Sifu was, what the heck's going on? I don't even know what is going on. It found out that the other guy. So Cho Hong Choi my Sifu went to see that the other guy. I was contacted by Wang Sun Liang, messenger. You want to do this fight? And then that guy didn't follow up and close his school. That's what Cho Hong Choi told me. My Sifu Cho Hong Choi told me, okay? So my late Sifu Cho Hong Choi is at that time, that's what it is. So have you ever go spar with my Sifu Cho Hong Choi? Ask my classmate. They still here. Like my Si Heng, Ah Chai, Ah Peng, they still there. How close is Sifu fight when they get close? So before you know anything, don't assume. Okay? Before you know anything, don't assume. Don't assume that this conclusion based on your own research, so I couldn't expect Ku and anyone else to do short strike. Sorry to ask a question. Who the hell are you in Cho family? To talk like you know it all. Who is Gu Chaiwa anyway? Where is it from this? Okay? So get this straight. Know who are you. Know your position. When you want to talk Kung Fu family. In the Chinese, it is called Yao Dai Yao Sai. You know your positions. Okay? And again, here, the question is this. He never processed to only teach Zhou style. Moreover, I can find no evidence of him declaring himself as grandmaster of anything. Could you please send me the video text where he did? He said, after speaking to him and other at length. Kuz said many times that he has learned many other style and mixed them in with what he teaching. He never profess to only teach Cho style. Moreover, I cannot find no evidence him declaring himself as gatekeeper of anything. Look at this. This is in the Singapore web. Okay. 9:25 p.m. 2022, May 24th. This is written in a big letter. Banzhong Wing Chun or Choe family Wing Chun, the fourth generations Gu Choy Wa. So this is Gu Choy Wa. Okay, this is Gu Choy Wa. He said that this is how he teach his Western student. And here he said that people don't know this is the Banzhong, the Jing Dan Gam Chou Ga Wing Chun, the fourth generation's gatekeeper. So please, until you do a search, this is black and white in the newspaper. Okay, he claimed that he is the fourth generation's gatekeeper of Cho family. This is December 22nd, 2015. Talk about the Malaysia Banzhong Choga Wing Chun. Amplified for you. Here he said that Gu Chuaiwa was chosen as the only person who inherit what my Xigong have. Okay? So over here, he said that then he went to Cho family, China, with this two-person, and then he said this three elderly right now is the representative of the entire Cho family. Who wrote this? Gu Chai was student. So gatekeeper, this is in the newspaper. This is in the website by his students. Don't tell me that, oh, Gu Chai always say, oh, you know what? I don't know how to read. So it's other people's fault. Who released this to the news with his picture? This is his student who wrote that. So stop to saying that no evidence of him declaring himself as gatekeeper or anything. He's declaring himself. Over here, the fourth generations, Toga Banzhong Wing Chun successor, the most elderly, the most high rank in the world. This is Gu Chuaiwa. Okay. So he said he's the first one who openly teaching the Choe family Wing Chun. Well, sorry, 2000 at year 2000. He wrote me a letter. He said that you are the first one who teach this Wing Chun. Please give him face. Teach whatever I know to his student. This is his signature. And then a few years ago, he put down this. He said that, oh, this person, this Yongjiang, Jiangsuk, my my elder Siheng, okay? And he said, Yongjiang or Jiangsuk is my teacher. This is Gu Chuaiwa, okay? So what is this? What is this bullshit, okay? What is this bullshit Gu Chuaiwa do? Okay? So you guys out there, sure, you want to make your judgment like you know it all? Now, this is a TV series in Malaysia television. Inside there, he is using a picture of my seafoods, my Sigong Choon gathering. This is my Sigong Choon. Do you know who is this? This is my Sifu. So the elder disciple always sit on the left-hand side. Okay. This is Chinese culture. Okay. The elder sit on the left-hand side. There is my Siheng, my Sifu, Cho Hong Choi. And here there are my Siheng out there behind. So let me question everybody with Gu Chuaiwa and everything. This is our family trees. From Yikam to my Sifu. Where are you? Anybody, if really endorsed by the teacher in the old Chinese way, at least you will have a photo with you. At least you have letter. Like here, I have all this letter from different people too, from my Sifu, from my Simo, my wife of my Sifu, and my four classmates. So please, you want to make all this claim, you want to change all whatever it is, call it Cho family arts. Show me one thing that your picture with my Sigong Cho on or a letter. Up to now, you don't have it, isn't it? Even my Sisok, the junior or the younger classmate of my Sifu, Chong Choy Sifu, have said that. Is that true that this person learned from my Sigong? You prove it. Until now, you don't have anything. Now, and Gu Chuaiwa make a big mess out of the Cho family. This picture is released in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, AN 730. This is Wing Yong's program. Over here, in that broadcast, he said that Choe Tak Sing, my ancestor, my Sigong or my Sizhou, have defeated many Choy Lee Fat expert in fight. And then they end up there, all those Choy Lee Fat expert become the student of my Sizhou Choe Tak Sing. Within that is Cui Jiang, Grandmaster Cui Jiang, and Tam Sam. So we know Cui Jiang is a Hong Sing Choy Lee Fat Grandmaster. We know Tan Sam is the Grandmaster of Pak Sing Choy Lee Fat. Okay? So he put this in public saying that Choe Tak Sing, my Sizhou Choe Tak Sing, my Sizhou Choe Tak Sing, Choe Tak Sing have defeated Grandmaster Cui Jiang of Choy Lee Fat and Tan Sam of Choy Lee Fat. Well, what do you think if you put that in public in your broadcast? And then even though here you say, oh, Tham Sam is not the boxing Tham Sam. Come on. How many Tham Sam is there in Choy Lee fight? So it's playing this gray area. And of course, you playing this area, gray area, Choy Lee fight, people from Hong Seng is not happy about it, right? I mean, you try it, okay? To go out and say, oh, my Sifu beat your Sifu become my student, my Sifu student. See what happened? So this is Chui Jiang, Grandmaster Chui Jiang of Choy Lee Fan. So Grandmaster Chui Jiang of Choy Lee Fan is actually a, anti-Japanese invasion hero. Okay, so 1937, he was in Phat San teaching the army the sword to fight the Japanese. Okay, and of course, this is Grandmaster Cham Gan Fai, who is the military coach, chief military coach of Venezuela at that time, and a sport coach, where up to today he still trains his fighter. Of course, he is going to stand up, say, "Hey, man, what happened?" Now, so I have to visit him because of our Cho family get involved because of his big mouth saying that, oh, it's Cho family say this. Okay. So again, this other friend, he said, apart from our mutual friend, none of the other CLF Chalifat senior know or care about Ku or what happened, what he apparently said. I think it's more accurate to say only one person from Chalifat was interested in addressing this. Having spoke to both lineage, this doesn't seem to be case. Could you please tell me who in those lineage he pissed off so I may speak with them? Real life is not I think. Real life is not I think. This is the public announcement. They put it out in 2015. Ku Chaiwa, Malaysia, and here in presentation, Ku Chaiwa claimed his ancestor Chow Tak Sing, so forth, so forth. Dominate Gongzhou martial art community. Who is so idiot to say those? Like, oh, Hendrik Santo, I dominate the California martial art community. How many people you want to fight? Can you fight all of them? And defeat a group of Hong Seng, Choy Fat ancestor, and all this name listed. So the disciple of Hong Seng Choy Fat immediately contact Ku Chai Wa in Hong Kong, investigate what is going on. Okay. At that time, Ku promised to apologize publicly and explain his mistake to Choy Fat disciple. However, Ku Chai Wa did not keep his promise. Instead of Ku secretly returned to Malaysia. Okay, the Choy Fat disciple were tolerant, waiting for him to fulfill his promise since then. In 2018, now here, on August 1st, in a martial art feast in Hong Kong, Gu also told Choy Fat Grandmaster Chui Gongyin's Simo, Chui Gongyin. So Grandmaster Chui Gongyin is the son of Grandmaster Chui Jiang, who Gu bad mouth on, talking about making false accusation on. And this Simo is the wife of the Grandmaster Chui Jiong's son. Okay, so his daughter-in-law. That it was Wing Yong who set him up for making mistake. So what the heck it is? When he screw up or when he always talking great, see you can get over or not. If you cannot get over, it's some other people's fault. Okay. And then, however, Choy Lee disciple have immediately found Ku Choy Wa continue to post the false rumors in his school website. So all of this year, from 2015 to 2018, even after they talked to the daughter-in-law of Grandmaster Chui Jiong, he still posts his rumors in his school website. So of course, the worldwide Choy Lee disciple, okay, in addition to make a strong condemnation, the worldwide Choy Lee disciple will take legal action to seek justice on this unjust behavior. Okay. So this is a part. Another part is Paul. Paul is a Choy Lee from different group. Okay. He is checking on Choe family. Last time when I met him, he shift all blame to Choe family. So Paul looking for Gu Choy Wa, even told me where I can find the Choe family. As far as I know, the Choe family ancestor Choe Tak Sing was a well-known Choy Lee Sifu. Am I correct? So I said yes. Choe Tak Sing, my Sijo, is a Hong Sing Choy Lee disciple. Okay. So since when they become Wing Chun? So Cho family, this is my response. So families study Wing Chun since 1850. They are anti-Qing group with the CLF. Wing Chun is taught only to a few within the family. Most people are practice CLF derived arts. Okay. So Paul say here, will do. This guy is not worth our attention. We have announced in Kung Fu Cycle worldwide that if he dares to show his face in front of any CLF member, he either apology or face the consequence. That's why Chan Gangfei confronted him. Okay, with this thing. Now, is that true that apart from our mutual friend, none of other Choy Lee Fat senior knew nor care on Ku or what he apparently said? Of course not. So why is that talking without any data? Okay, and saying this, having spoken to both lineage, this doesn't seem to be the case. Well, sorry, you are the foreigner. Do you want to get involved in this? You really want to get involved in this? You want to talk for here? He said, what? Could you please tell me who in those lineage he pissed off so that I may speak with them? Last night I called all this friend, and some friend told me, Hendrik, calm down. Don't let them contact because a mistake will cause big problem. If you say a wrong thing, you will cause big problem. Since you're big mouthing here on other people's Sifu and grandmaster, okay? So again, I point this out. If you don't know, don't assume. Don't I think. There's no such thing as I think when you get into the zone of fire. Now, there's other problem here. So Ku Choy Wa went up there. He said that after Choe Tak Sing passing away, my Sigong Cho On come to Malaysia and there's another relative uh, in Ipoh, Malaysia, teaching Samjan. Okay, and then this person really went back to China. Well, sorry, you know who is Samjan? You know who is Samjan? Samjan is the student of Choy Sun, is the same generations to Choe Sing. How the hell is you saying that? Or it is this Cho on my Sigong's same generation teaching Samjan. How do you say that in public? How can you say that in public? And that's why there's complaint within the Cho family. Okay, about this saying that Cho on and then in Ipoh teaching the Samjan. So how is this all this mess up the entire thing? Yes, this is internal affair. I want to clean the hell out here today. Okay, he need to be expelled out of Cho family. You create problem for everybody among the Choy brothers and relatives because we are Choy and then also within the Cho family, like under the line of Samjan. So what is the point? What is the point to make all this bullshit? Okay. And also in the AM 7:30, he put this picture of my Sigong. Do you know where is this picture from? This photo is from this one. He cut a piece of this photo. Okay, you look at this. This is the hand of this person, and this is a hand. And this is a hand, this is a hand, this is my Sigong. Hey man, get real. If you are real, you put the real thing in. If you are not real, you keeping playing this bullshit, and then you piss off all our Chinese family, our own Choe family, Wing Chun lineage. What is the point? Okay, and then you make the misunderstanding about like the Choe family is against the Choy saying that, oh, Choe saying my Sijo is defeating all this grandmaster and so forth. What type of thing is that? Okay, so this is a Malaysia, Singapore, Banjong, Shaolin. This is the proper family trees. So Gu Choy is claiming here saying that, oh, he is what, the only guy, the most elder, high rank, and the grandmaster. He couldn't even have a proper writing in his so-called Queen Crit. This is what his Queen Crit. This is using the 1870s Nim Tao, not Lin Tao. This long Emei is what is Chinese term. It's non-Chinese term. This Tun Dao Fao Cham, Hey Yao Zhao. Does he know? So it's only creating nonsense, okay? So Gu Choi Hua better now on call his staff Gu Choy Wa, Wing Chun or whatever, his problem. Stop to monkey around with Cho family, okay? Because he's not. Nobody actually give him anything, and he doesn't know Cho family art anyway. So all these people from China or foreigner went to China and learned with him. You better know what you're talking about, okay? As what I say, from Macau to Singapore, I called yesterday. People is not happy at all with all those nonsense. Okay? The thing is that most don't speak English well. Older people don't speak English well, but this is not appropriate. People talk about Mo Tak and so forth, act like grandmasters. Where's your Mo Tak? So this is what it is. So, because of all those asking questions, all those really jump into the gun. And it comes back again, another thing. This is what this person said. It is common knowledge how you came by the information. I know for a fact that you could not do even the beginning exercise of Emei. Does this person know me? Of course he doesn't know. Does he know all my training, my lineage? What do I know? And all my inheritance? Of course you know. But when you jump gun into that, and you are Gu Choy Wa people, and so forth, you're champion Gu Choy Wa, and so forth. Is that proper act of a martial artist, of a kung fu martial artist? Will any Sifu allow their student to do this thing? Serious. Again, what do you know about me anyway? So I put it back. Because after so many questions, I didn't get mad. I just show you what it is. I said, this is Gu Choy Wa. He was posting this. Since he want me to public debate with me, I said, do a YouTube, show the world why Gu Choy Wa can sing qi to Dan Tian. Please describe the details. Since he claimed that he practiced Emei Zhuang, and he claimed that I could not do even the beginning exercise of Emei. So I put this back to him. I said, well, you want to debate? Fine. Make a YouTube. Put it out there. Show me what you have. Okay? Let's focus on this technically. Post a YouTube and we go debate in public on this specific technical issue history too. So there's no off topic, but get into technical and teaching of Choe family writing 1850 and Emei Zhuang. I debate you after your YouTube. You ask for it, put bet on the table, let's do it. So here is a very specific in technical history of Choe family. The real authentic teaching of Wing Chun, the Emei Zhuang connection. Just this simple photo, it is clear. You can invite your Emei Sifu, all expert you want, all sinology and all what biomechanical engineer or whatever. I debate all of them in the same time. And here I said, that's cool here. You champion and claim I don't know Emei, so show the world what you have using Ku's practice. Well, when you post this kind of thing, you need to expect that, okay? This is really impolite. As what I say again, I'm a Kyokushin. I don't speak this way because I have to obey the Kyokushin kun. Has to be courtesy, respect the senior, and so forth. And also be humanity. You have question, you ask properly. You can say, oh, Hendrik, do you know the beginning exercise of the Emei? Could you please tell me more about it? There's nothing wrong with that. But when you say, I know for a fact, so what do you know? So that's why I put this back to him. And I know he cannot answer it. Why? This is the 1850s Xiu Lim Tao. Quick, my Sifu give me in 1970s. After that, because I'm very fortunate, I'm pretty lucky. I born in a well-to-do family, even though my dad passed away. My grandfather and grandmother spoiled me. The first thing I got this is I went to all bookstore in Singapore and Malaysia. I bought all the Chinese martial art books, do comparison. Because that quit here, I don't know. And my late Sifu Chow Hong Choi, not sure too. So I bought all those books. Okay. So I found out in the first here, there are different places. This is Emei Zhuang. I found this out. At that time, I have no idea what it is. I mean, this is 1977, 1976. I only know words. So what happened? I went to the temple, the Buddhist temples in my hometown, because I know at that time with all the document and books that Emei Zhuang is a Buddhist art. The founder, the White Cloud Zen master, is a Taoist turned Buddhist. So I went there. I went to the temple. And so I asked for help that I want to read the scripture in the temple library. So this is later that the abbot, uh, Venerable Fa Chan, become my Sifu. So who is Venerable Fa Chan? Venerable Fa Chan is actually the student of Grandmaster Sekgo Chan, which everybody know, who is a real Shaolin monk. So this is uh, 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 the okay here. So in Indonesia, his student, his list number one, this is Sek Fa Chan. That is my teacher. So because Sekgo Chan building this temple in my hometown is because of my grandfather from my mom's side, who helping him to come here. Before that, there's no Buddhist temple in my hometown, Pematang Siantar. So because at that time, a lot of rich people want the Buddhist temple. So who is the relative of my grandfather? My grandfather asking my grandfather to help invite a monk from Fujian to Pematang Siantar to open that. So my grandfather brought Sek Gao Cham to my hometown to build this temple, and this is Se Fa Chan. So at that time, because we are close, so I have the opportunity to practically go reading in that the library or the place who kept sutra. That's what I want. I want to find out how I can match out with this uh this this uh this 1850s writing. Okay. And sometime I went to this place. There's another place. in Tanjung Merawa, beside Medan, because my Sifu lived there sometime. So my Sifu taught me the Shaolin Kung Fu and also taught me the acupuncture, even though I am already a Kyokushin and I study Wing Chun too. So it's in here before this is 40 years later, before it is a big land. And at that time, start to building the temple. Guess what? At that time, there are many uh, Buddha statue or Buddha's pendant businessmen come to live here to helping, to because we need a lot of statue building and so forth. There are Thai boxers who is when they are young and now they are in about their 40s, they are there, okay, doing the Buddha statues and pendant business. That's why I spar with them. Even though I'm just about 18 something. And at that time, when I do Kyokushin in Penang, Malaysia, even Oyama, Mas Oyama sent his Japanese fighter to Penang to coach us. So that's how I learned all these things. I know what is going on. You know how strong is those Mas Oyama's fighter? You know how strong is those Thai boxer? In a real fight in this Tizangtian area, let me tell you, I cannot last 15 seconds. Why? Because my momentum combo, I don't have that impulse for that dynamic momentum combo. You cannot touch them. That's where I learned. Okay. So this is what happened. So at that time, I went to the library and study. I found this. This is the Buddhist Meditations Essence, the book. Now you can see in Amazon. Okay, by the Mang Ziyi. And then there's another book called The Six Dharma Gate to Sublime. There are six steps in sequence to enlightenment. So this is the first three steps is samatha. The next three steps, 4, 5, 6 is vipassana. Okay, so at that time, and then the six healing sounds is here. That's where I learned all these things. And of course, asking my Sifu. And then I also found the Surangama, the Sutta of the foremost Surangama at the Great Buddha Summit concerning the Tathagata's secret course of cultivations and certification. This is very important. This is because in Buddhist teaching, you always have a course of cultivations, and then you need a certification, meaning that you need to have a theory and the practice to verify it. That's Surangama. And Surangama is the thing, which is the real deal stuff where all this monk in the Zen and in the past hundreds of years studies. So, and then you get into real samadhi. Remember, I go there because of Emei Zhuang, because I want to understand. So why is that in the Xu Tao writing? Why is this there? So over here, it deal with all this Buddhist stuff. So at that time, the Surangama is advanced stuff. And so I asked my Sifu in Indonesia, I said, who in this world now know all these things? Have this cultivation, be able to enter into samadhi? Because I was thinking, If somebody, some monk can enter into samadhi, tell me what is going on here? Well, why is this? What is the reason? Then it saved me a lot of time, right? So my sifu and my classmate, my elder classmate, okay, uh, this Ding Xiong Fa Si told me, if you want to know about Surangama, you need to go to America. You need to visit Venerable Hua in City 10,000 Buddha at that time in San Francisco. And Grandmaster, the Venerable Hua is actually the student of the Zen Patriarch Yin. And these people, like Yin, is known to even meditate for days in Bangkok, historical records, okay? And also another person under Yin is Haiteng, the Shaolin Haiteng. They're all the same group of people with samadhi capability. And all those, like when Haideng visit my Sifu in City 10,000 Buddha, Sifu is asking Haideng, Dharma Master Haideng, to what? To lecture on Surangama. So Surangama is the thing, the key. That's why I get into it. That's why I come to San Francisco, and then while I'm studying Iowa State, I take a Greyhound here, and then I I beg Sifu to take me as a student because I want to learn that. I want to know what it is. So do I really want to learn Buddhism? No, I don't. I just want to know what happened is in that. I want to crack the code. So the day Venerable Hua took me as a student, he brought me to his room. I bowed down. He told me two things. Number one, stop to be like Superman, keeping one to compete with other people. Who is stronger, who is better, who is faster, who is smarter. Stop that. I don't want you should not be like a Superman. At that time, Superman 2 is just popular, the movie. Don't be the Superman. The second, he told me, here on, you don't want to gambling like in the Las Vegas playing lottery. This lifetime, you win, you feel happy. Next lifetime, you lose, you get pissed. You say, okay, I'm going to come again. Next lifetime, I'm going to make it even. Those are called reincarnation. Those are called suffering. You now promise to cut this off. The Buddha's hall is called the Great Hero's Hall. Great hero meaning the person who can cut off his reincarnations. No more. No more compete who the hell you are, fighter and all this kind of thing. So he asked me to promise when he took me as a student. He said, if not, every life, Sifu will wait for you. So I become a Buddhist. And after that, I changed because I learned about the Surangama. No longer those fight stuff. I cannot do it anymore. Okay? Because know the consequence. Now, but guess what? Due to all the study, now this is Emei Zhuang. This is the writing of Emei Zhuang. What is it? This Emei Zhuang, as it wrote there, okay, it is this white cloud Zen master who created, and then this is the Zhou Quanchuan. This is the grandmaster in 1940s something, and he wrote a summary on the level of attainment of Emei Zhuang. Remember the Buddha's teaching? You always have a course of cultivations and the certifications, meaning level, every level, what are you achieve? So Grandmaster Zhou Quanchuan of Emei Zhuang have listed the 9 level of of Emei Zhuang. The first level, what do you do? The second level, what do you do? What do you achieve? The ninth level. When I read this, I know right away this entire ninth level is actually the three, the first three level in the six Dharma gates. It is about what? It's about samatha, no vipassana yet. Okay. So the ninth level of Emei Zhuang actually is belong to the stabilizations of the six Dharma gate. And this is how the practice and so forth, so forth. Okay, the ninth level. And I look back, now I know. The first level is your mind and your body become one. Your mind and body is one. The second is your mind and your body and your breathing become one, unity. The third is your mind, your body, your breathing, and your meridians. Your meridians, your chi flow become one. The fourth is when you practice because your body, your mind, your breathing, your chi flow become one, it flow, the chi flow in your body. Okay. And right away at that time, I understand why it's here. I understand why it's here. Why? Because in the short strike, whoever create this Yulian Tao want to refine the handling of the short strike where the Shaolin writing saying that from the bottom of the foot to the head, it torquing and it leaning. So they're using that, the first four steps, to develop that. Now I know, I cracked the code of the Shilin Tao 1850. And then when he said the fifth is you'll be able to see your internal organs, the energy. Well, I have nobody to teach me this. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, I can get it from the Shilin Tao 1850, which it can pass. I just follow it, whatever the design, because now I know what it is, how to do it with the Shilin Tao Concrete. And then the fifth, the internal organs, guess what? I have learned about it in Indonesia, the six healing sound. That's what it is. So up to today, no bullshit. I know the fifth, the one to first five level. And from the 6 to 9 level, I can use the 6 Dharma gates to reach there. And 6 Dharma gate is all in the seating meditations. And the Emei Zhuang is all is not is actually combinations of moving meditation and the sitting meditations, or moving active meditations and stillness meditation. That's better, instead of saying moving and the. But in the six Dharma gates, the practice of samatha is only in the sitting. Okay, so the code cracks, and that is the reason. That is the reason I be able to formulate the six core element with all the states. That's where it comes from. Okay. Now to tell you something, this Dou Chuan Chuan, he have a student. This is Dharma Master Jizan, a Buddhist monk. Now, he almost get killed by the Kuomintang, today's Taiwan's secret service, because he is in the hit list at that time. But he's a monk. So at that time, Nan Huaijing see the list, and Nan Huaijing right away go to the central to tell those people, say, hey, you know, this is a monk, let him go. So he saved his life. And guess what? Nan Huaijing also is the student of my Xigong Xu. So we know all this thing lumped together. We know what is going on now. I am more happy to do this than to fight you. I'm number one in fighting. I just want to know what it is. I'm a design engineer, okay? Now, so now the issue there, because when you get into the meditative state or the chi flow state, you actually get into the four states of dhyana. And the first state of dhyana is called joyless ground, okay? In which one's pulse stops. The second dhyana state is called joyless ground production samadhi, in which one's breath stops. And there are four dhyana here. If you go into this, into over here at 8 or 9, you will get into approaching those dhyana. Because any arhat or any the first level arhat, the sound the stream enter will have to enter into the dhyana. So guess what? This is my Sifu Ben Xianhua. It describes what happened when in the first dhyana, how the breathing stop. Okay? Stop mean only externally stop. Nan Huaijing also describe it. So Nan Huaijing even explained the cosmic cycle, the microcosmic, actually is the prerequisites to open up the run and do meridian before you can get into the first dhyana where your breathing stops, the external breathing stops. So now you all know, right? Why am I in the N1 process of my book, which is decoding the Emei Zhuang part of the Xiu Lim Tao, the first sentence of the 1850 Xiu Lim Tao, you know, in this YouTube. Why am I get into measuring the heart rate, monitoring the heart rate and the respiration rate? Because the closer you get into the dhyana, your heart rate will have to be dropped, your breathing rate has to be dropped. And how well you can handle this, how well you can handle your breathing at low, like here, around 6 breaths, naturally, that's your kung fu. Well, this is me. I don't mean to show off to you guys. I just tell you this is possible. That's why over here, I get that. And you know that in today's science, this is called you enter into recovery. Okay? So all of those things now it group together. Now, so like the N1 process is good for daily use to help ourselves. So I asked this person, okay, so this person tell me, it really works because I check my pulse rate with my Apple Watch after doing N1, this process. My Apple Watch, with my Apple Watch, after doing N1, it slow my heart rate. Thank you. I'll buy it. If you're so this I tell him, if your chi is deficient, N1 rest you, but it cannot stay long. So you need ginseng, eat proper, N1 sleep, do some light exercise for a period of time to get it back. How is your N1 the next day? This is Sunday. Okay. The next a few days later. How is your N1? It's going good. My blood pressure has been okay too. Good. So it is based on this dhyana, samadhi, okay, and modern science. So this is the Emei Zhuang. So this is the last page. You say that when you attain your samadhi, instantaneously you see the Amitabha Buddha. So what is Amitabha Buddha? Amitabha means infinity of light. That is your Buddha nature. Okay. Over here in this book, Zhou Qianchuan, Grandmaster Zhou Qianchuan didn't say anything because all this is religion stuff. Well, at that time it's communist China already. You don't want to say too much, okay, on religion stuff. And here, your E.G. Ma, it tell you, your E.G. Ma, you have to use, this side of muscle. You want to leave this side of muscle actually loose so that your chi flow from the yin side can flow upward, where your chi from yang side can flow downward. Okay. And this one is actually tell you about the micro orbits, how you sing qi to dan tian. Okay. So we're going to come back later on this. And then this is the undersleeve power. Wow. So read it. The undersleeve force is heavy force. Strike at the chest will penetrate to the back. The extraordinary strength of the strong person. The crispy force is issued by intentionally slight contact. So this is the undersleeve force of 1850s Wing Chun, inch power. Where is it located? Y7. This part of Emei Zhuang is here. How you handle that? Okay. So now the code has been cracked. That's why when you want to use it, you'll be able to use it even at your contact. Again, that's why I know the six core element. That's why I formulate the six core element. Nobody do it before because this is my way after my understanding or experience what's going on. And also why I know the mobility continuum. And also the kinematic, which I share with you in other YouTube. So Emei, okay, when this person say, I know a fact that you could not do even the beginning exercise of the Emei. Is that true? Sometimes you don't want to say things too fast, okay? Now go back to the Gu Choy Wang, okay? So he's standing like that, amplify this. I get this is because some friend from Hong Kong sent me this. So this is the leg, this is the arm. Look at this thumb. So in my group, those who study 6 core element with me, I post this. Can this sing chi to dantian or natural low abs breathing? Why yes, why no? I always ask them, those who study with me, who have already taken the 6 core element course. So one guy said no chance. His feet are point inward. All his lower abs are locked. His thumb are bent. His breathing is going to be stuck in his chest, and it won't go to the lower abs. Looking at it make me out of breath. He suffocate himself training like that. Why he know this? Why? Simple. Once you've flown with the 6 core element, to the minimum, most people will be able to attain the second level of the Emei Zhuang, which is the mind, the body, and the breathing synchronized. So when it is not synchronized, they know. They see it, they look at it, they know. Okay? And he said the lock his thumb. I come back with you later. More. And then this is another guy. If I stay in the same position, I can take the deep breath into my lower abs. This position also causes all joint to lock up. It doesn't feel natural. Well, let me tell you a few things. The first thing is violating the teaching of Xiu Lim Tao. The first teaching, equal shoulder stand. Because in Emei Zhuang, it defined for you already, the equal shoulder stand. You need to put your strength on this side of your leg. On this side of your leg. You must loose up here. Now, what he does, he lock up his yin side. So when you use this side, it's called kam yong, clamping yang. This is called yang side. This is called yin side. This is called yin meridian. So you want to clamp your yang. You doing this way is called clamping yin. You actually lock it up. So the meridian cannot fly high. Now, your thumb, this thumb got to do with this thumb got to do with your lung meridian. If you do this, your arm will feel heavy. Your breathing will not proper. Difficult to breathing. So you're stuck here. So you cannot breathe. If you cannot breathe, you cannot sing qi to dantian. Now, one thing I tell you, why is this thing up here? Like we Wing Chun doing zat sao. When you qi sao doing zat sao, make sure your thumb is up. So your hand is really agile. You pull, you left, you can follow him. The minute your palm is like that, or you unconscious your thumb, your hand become heavy. You cannot stick at him. So there's hidden in the first. The proper is this. Now, just now we talk about the union in Dantian, do meridian sing. Well, do meridian sing, it doesn't mean that the do meridian, this back meridian sing. No, it means that this ren meridian sinking. So what does it mean? It means the natural flow of the ren meridian is actually from your hui yin here, your public hui yin here, move out. But while you're doing this, training in this, the Y5 in Xiu Lim Tao, You want this ren meridian to flow down to Dantian so that it circle up from your back. And of course, when you do that, if you do it properly, your spine is relaxed, open up. Okay? Now, in order to satisfy this, you need to have your pelvic floor muscle and your diaphragm really loose. And two things really extremely important beside your leg and just now see the joints and everything. One is your butt area. Well, in this YouTube, I already tell you everything. This butt area, you must not pop your butt out, and you must not tilt your tailbone. Otherwise, you screw up this. Okay, so it has to be straight here. And then the second thing which people don't pay attention is your armpit. If you do not loosen your armpit, you are actually stressing your thoracic pressure or your chest pressure. If you do that, that means when you want to sink your chi from your ren meridian downward, that is actually at exhale. At exhale, this moving up, okay, this moving up, okay, this is all relaxed, and your chi, the flow of the warmth will going down. But provided you all both your armpit and which is control your thoracic pressure and uh your lower abs, which is control your abdominal pressure to be loose, or else if this stuck, forget about it, it will not flow down. You couldn't even breathe. Well, scientifically, you can measure. Okay, this is the proper. You see, my breathing is amplitude is really high. This lower abs breathing. This is tucking in like this. I cannot breathe. It is in the chest. So only with this, with all this, we can do this and we can achieve this. Number 5, union dantian du meridian sync. Thus, there is no chance this develop anything, but actually it's screwing up your knee. Per the design of Xiu Lin Tao based on Emei Zhuang and the science today, we know it, we can measure it. Now, when you want to get into fighting, again, from the Shaolin, because your Wing Chun sticking body short strike is from the Shaolin, there's a breathing there. So the Shaolin is said that, okay, it's the passage of Shaolin martial classic describing the essence of breathing in the unarmed combat. This is in my book, Decoding Wing Chun, okay? Close the jaw to prevent injury to the jaw, teeth, tongue. Continue open the mouth can lead to excessive breathing. And to excessive release of breath and intra-abdominal pressure, result in loss of strength. When fighting, when exhaling, don't exhale all the air at once. Always have enough air. You know, you can read about it. Just copy this, okay? So it's all those things. So for fighting, you want to have your intra-abdominal pressure measure, the depth of your breathing, your heart rate, your lung capacity, inhale, exhale, your breathing rate, your heart rate, how fast you can do your VO2 max. That's for fighting. So there are 3 types of training there. So the chi neurosing, this is here, the zone one, the zero and zone one. This is for fitness, this is for endurance, for fighting. So for nurture chi is this. For fitness is this. For fighting is this. Before I retire, I make this. So I wrote the book Decoding Wing Chun. Well, this is all like in today's sports science, Olympic, MMA training, you have all this thing. So we know very clearly what is Wing Chun 1850 Xiu Tao. Okay? We know this is a dead end. And all this since 1976. Today is 2024. I can clearly explain this to you. So here on, don't ask this type of questions. I know a lot of you guys are good people out there. Don't learn to have this superiority complex and all this prejudice and those things. If I am like this, all those old sifus, monk will not teach me. They will not point at me for different things. Okay? And it's not right too to mess around with other people's culture like this. Who said Wing Chun is anti-Qing? One need to learn to think. One need to care for people. I mean, when you get people put in the broadcast like this in the public of saying that your sifu is this, do you like that? How do you feel? When this is not true thing. You expect that people to like over here to saying that only only our mutual friend CLF senior, don't we? You expect that? This is what the truth. You have to feel other people. You don't just go thinking you know it all, you're the best. You think, do you know how other people feel? Do you want what other people have to do to you? And with this create all this thing and then say, well, Emei, me know Emei. How much do you know? How many of these people I just mentioned, all the patriarch and all this top of the world have you met? China after Cultural Revolution, what do they have? Communists. Is there any proper behavior, promoting proper behavior, or just promoting money, money, money? We learn Kung Fu. All those ancestors of Wing Chun sacrifice in the uprising for the people because Qing is really bad. Do they want their descendant to be asshole? So this is what I like to share with you. Of course, I hope everybody change. I hope Gu Choy will go repent and change right away. I'm okay. His karma, not my karma. But I have to say it because, you screw up, you screw everybody. You even screw, come on, you say Chow Tak saying the Zhou and everybody, you screw everybody. Like my Gong Chou An, it's not his problem, but you use his name. Can everybody be more rationalized, think about other people? So I share with you, how deep is the water? I'm in it from 1976 until today. Can you go to China, visit two grandmaster, and then you know it? Or visit the 2 months, you get it? That's why when people ask me, "Oh, you don't know Emei everything," I just put the Gu Chai Wa thing there. Anybody who know that, anybody real master, you look at that, you say, no, he lock up his body, his joint lock up, his breathing lock up, his chi flow lock up. This is a dead end. Instantly, you see that. So even if you just have the kung fu of the second level of the Emei Zhuang or the six core element, the first of the six core element is body, the second is mind, the third is the breathing, the fourth is the chi flow. You know, I'm more happy to study this thing, not, oh, I'm the fighter. I can beat you. Sure, you can beat people. Wait until you are old. See how can you beat people. Most of this so-called good fighter is only when they are young. Okay? When you get old, when you get high blood pressure, you get this and get that and get that. What is your Wing Chun helping you? But right now, with all this, we know what it is. But again, as I said, I'm fortunate. I'm fortunate to have enough money when I was young to go buy all the books, to visit all the monks because I have all the connection and everything. I'm lucky because I'm in the Silicon Valley. I make enough money so I don't have to worry about money and I can go fly out and visit this monk, that grandmaster. What should I tell you? I just want the technology. I just want to crack the code. Because for me, cracking code is fun, then I'm the number one. I'm the grandmaster and authentic. Forget about it. Who cares? So I just hope that everybody be better, improve, okay? And don't mess around with the Chinese culture. The Wing Chun ancestor are suffering and at his time. They do the salutations and everything is their identity. Have some respect on that. So this is for you today. I know this YouTube is going to stay for a long time in this world. And I just hope to tell you. My teacher, Venerable Shinhua, told me, you never strike the first fist or kick the first foot. Or that at the instant, I resign you. You're no longer, I expel you. You need to be compassionate. You need to care for other people. That's what he told me. So yesterday I called Asia and some friends say, "Well, Henrik, don't get heat up." I'm pretty pissed actually because it's not right to screw other people. And also, what expert are you playing? You're screwing up. You're screwing with messing the Cho family internal affair. Who the hell are you? Do you know how many people in Cho family? So 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 be sensible. Be a good human. Where everybody can be sensible, everybody can be a good human if you choose to be. Instead of I want to control. Why do you want to control? Well, because you're afraid to lose it. That's why you control. The way how you talk, because you're afraid to lose it. That's why you want to control. Because you want other people's approval. Why do you want other people's approval? Because you lack of self-confidence. Why the hell you need? Why the hell I need your approval? You can tell the entire world that, oh, Wing Chun have nothing to do with Emei Zhuang. Who cares? What I want is to crack the code, and I have shared with the entire world today how the code is cracked already. And with the scientific thing today, I know where am I. I'm not grandmaster. I know where am I in the scientific data. So best wishes for everybody. I put this out. It's not to mean to blame anybody. You know, I focus on the attitude, which is the behavior, which is bad, not the person. The person just changed the behavior, then it's the new person.